This copyrighted broadcast of the National Athletic Association of Schools, Colleges, and Universities may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of Nudge Plus.
Good morning, everyone. A look from above the beautiful Cuneta Astrodome here in the city of Pasay. A new season will about to unfold here. This is season 22 of the National Athletic Association of Schools, Colleges, and Universities, presented to us by Nudge Plus, the official cover of NAASCU with Kyle Sanchez. My name is 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒. Along our courtside reporter will be Maris Victorio. The crowd is going wild here in this game. It's going to be the Phoenix and the Dolphins. That's Our Lady of Fatima University versus the Philippine Christian University Dolphins. Kyle Sanchez.
Coach, if the first game is going to be any indication, no, I can't wait for this second one between Fatima and
Now we'll go to our venue announcer. Take it away.
And it's game time once again here at Cuneta Astrodome in the city of Pasay for the 22nd season of your NAASCU. Our game at hand, Our Lady of Fatima University, is going up against your Philippine Christian University. Let us now meet the starters, beginning with your Our Lady of Fatima. Romero. The honor guard, number 5, Edward Labayan. At forward, number 9, Kobe Davis. Starting center, number 14, Mamadou Torre. And the other forward, number 77, Charles Texon. Head coach of the Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix is Ralph Rivera. Assistant coaches, Don Villamin, Christian Coronel, Mario Gutera, and Brian Tupino. And now the starters for your Philippine quiz. At two-guard number 4, Christian Austria. Forward number 10, Lionel Failon. The other forward number 18, D'Angelo Pasqua. And at point guard number 22, Troy Manipolo. Head coach of the Philippine Christian University Dolphins is Oscar P-Boy Simon. Assistant coaches, Mark Edison Ordonez and Ronald Simon.
For the Philippine Christian University Dolphins, Solomon Itam, Christian Austria, Lionel Failon, D'Angelo Pasqua, and Troy Manipulo. While the Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix will start with Andre Romero, Edward Labayan, Davis, Mamadou Torre, and Charles Texon. And the crowd, they're wild here inside the Cuneta Astrodome. Second game of our opening day of the season 22 of NAASCU. Again, 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 here with Kyle Sanchez. The interception inside by number 77, Charles Texon.
And just like that, no, as Texon was able to get that ball medyo may konting excitement pa from Charles as he turned the ball over and the ball goes back dito sa PCU.
The officials, 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 Ferrer, Arnold Piñafuerte, and Danny Rivera. And there is a man in front of us taking pictures.
Oo, parang team photographer ng Our Lady of Fatima.
Nice shot from the outside as the Dolphins registering their first field goal to our electronic scoreboard.
Oh, first blood drawn by the boys in blue.
Inside we go. Torre misfires, but he will go to the free throw line.
The 6'9" center from Jesuit Memorial College, Mamadou Torre, sealing itong si Solomon deep in the paint. And even though he did miss that shot, nakuha agad niya ang first foul nito ni Solomon.
How about Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix lost to St. Clair in the championship last season. And Coach Ralph Rivera of Phoenix promises a good season for them. Shot clock 13 seconds, while the PCU Dolphins lost to Andiron University in the quarterfinals. They're 6-3 last season. Outside shot, no goal. Their head coach is the famous B-Boy Simon.
Yes, a lot of accomplished coaches on both teams.
Two and one. That's our score. Romero outside. Fouled by Pasqua.
Not a shooting foul there as Romero is driving baseline.
Baseline out of bounds play for the Phoenix. Texon free for three. Hitting only the back iron. Torre, yes! First field goal for the import of the Phoenix.
And you always have to put a body on Mamadou Torre. You can't leave him that wide open underneath the basket. Earlier in our first game, only one team was able to field in a foreign student athlete. No? Now both teams, PCU and Fatima, have the services of a foreign student athlete. So I'm expecting a good matchup here.
8 seconds. Foul is called against the Phoenix. It's on Andre Romero.
So a couple of early fouls here, 2 team fouls apiece, or rather the 13th foul already for Fatima.
Shot clock 10 seconds. Austria puts the ball upstairs, but he will not score. Solomon. Shot clock at 9. That's a three-pointer, no goal. Inside to Torre. Solomon defending, and Torre with the second field goal of the game.
Etong si Solomon, no, noticeably skinnier than Mamadou Torre, and Torre has been sealing him down low for the past possessions.
B-Boy Simon wants to talk things over. An early lead for the Phoenix. 5-2. Right back, but before we go to the break, let's take a look at this action downstairs. Torre with his second field goal of the game. Back in a moment.
Nothing can stop the crowds here inside Cuneta Astrodome. Both team has its supporters cheering for them, and the PCU Dolphins are all excited to play, especially they see their opponent as a challenge. For OLFU Phoenix, they still have their composure and energy from their past NAASCU experience na dagdagan lang ng pagkakaroon ng competitiveness. Now this will definitely be a heated ball game. What do you think, Sandy and Kyle?
Of course, both teams will try to get their first win in the opening day.
Of course, Coach, you want to start off the season on a high note, no? Kita naman natin kanina yung laban ng New Era and ng MLQU, kung how important it is to start strong. You don't want to get into an early deficit. Mahirap talaga maghabol. And right now, 3-point lead, slim 3-point lead for Fatima over the Philippine Christian University Dolphins.
Players to watch out for the Phoenix, Ace Tiamzon and Kobe Davis. And their foreign import, Torrey. Davis will score just like that. I mentioned his name, and he did not disappoint me.
Right on cue, Coach, no? Pagkabanggit mo, narinig ka ni Davis and talagang inatake niya yung basket.
Torrey with a public display of rejection as Solomon will slams it home. First dot here in the game.
Aggressive block there coming from Mamadou Torre. Kaya lang, wala pa sa kanila yung possession. He already ran down, which left Solomon open for that dunk.
Torre inside, draws a double. Trying to squeeze himself. Travels without a visa. Ball goes back to the Dolphins.
Moving his pivot foot there.
It was very tight for him to operate.
Yes.
You know, there are players that is very good in operating downstairs in tight spaces. 5 minutes, 19 seconds to go. The drive, too strong. Picked up by Troy. That's what I'm talking about. Also, a player to watch for the Dolphins.
And just like that, we are tied at 7 apiece.
Nice move by Texon. Troy brings it across. Austria. Solomon guarded by Torre. Offensive foul will be called. 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 making that call against Austria. His first personal. And that'll be team foul number 3 for PCU. And so far, this second game is so good. Torre unable to score on a putback, but he was able to get the offensive rebound. Inside pass to Torre, broken up, but they will call it. Again, referee 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 calling the foul.
And if we are correct, that is already the second foul on Solomon. So he is having a bit of a difficult time trying to guard itong si Mamadou Torre, who is noticeably taller and heftier than he is.
4-3, way off. Mamadou Torre travels again. That'll be the second time that he did that. Now I mentioned about the tight spaces.
And that
It's
split,
very hard to operate.
that's true, Coach Sandy, no? And that split second of hesitation, instead of just going up for that basket, talagang tumigil pa siya for just a second, and that caused that traveling infraction.
Austria bring the ball down for the Dolphins. Quick hands there by Kobe Davis.
And Coach Sandy, not sure, but if that is on Solomon, that might be his 4th foul already.
Oh! A case of bad habit.
Wala pa lang.
He will be taken out.
4 fouls. And a great pass here coming from Davis. Seeing the streaking 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒. And for Solomon naman, kailangan marunong ka ring promreno. He was sprinting, trying to get back on defense. Pero nung tumigil si Romero, na-foul niya.
And Filon, the rebound for PCU. And the finish, the steal, and the finish by Edward Labayan. Manipulo. 3 short. Mamadou getting the rebound for the Phoenix. Davis looking for a friend. Davis for 3. Foul is called against number 9, and that is Jean-Marc Bautista.
And the big men of PCU have the unenviable task of trying to push Mamadou Torre out of the paint. Easier said than done.
You know, how will you push a big guy like Torre? He is such a big player for...
Literal na Torre, coach.
Oh. Sino mas matangkad? Siya o si Adams? Parang si Adams, ano? Pero mas
Yes,
malaki
coach.
lang ito eh.
Oo, makita mo yung mga braso nito ni Mamadou Torre, coach. A very muscular build for this big man.
Ito nakalista talaga, 6'9" from Jesuit Memorial College. Look at the defense of the Phoenix. Ball deflected out of bounds. It will stay with the Dolphins. They're down here. The Dolphins lost to NAASCU College in the quarterfinals last year with a record of 6 wins and 3 losses. Shot clock 15 seconds for PCU. A substitution for the Phoenix here. New player on the floor, number 15 guy. Oh, that's number 19. Danzel Gomez.
Ball was last touched by Jean-Marc Bautista, a 6'3" center who hailing from University of the East High School. The ball will stay with the Phoenix.
The Dolphins shooting 33% here in the first quarter, 3 out of 9. Now they are 4 of 10 from the field here in the first period. The Phoenix shooting 54% from the field, 6 of 11 here in the first period. Davis, good cut. That's how you read the defense. Davis, with a good eye, communication there between 2 players.
And that's how you see yung team chemistry nitong Phoenix, no, coach? And when your man is overplaying you, cut to the basket.
Davis with a seductive fake, and he overcooks. Davis asking for the ball.
The ball will stay with Fatima. Bencalo tried to do a little fancy pass behind his head there. Luckily for him, the ball will stay with the white shirts. As we see here sa replay natin, oh, great cut there coming from coming from Davis. Kita niya, ino-overplay si Bencalo ng kanyang defender. And what do you do when you're being overplayed by your defender? You cut backdoor to the basket. Great teamwork there.
Reading the defense and reacting to the defense. Here we go, Loyola for 3. And Manipulo getting that basketball. Intercepted by Phoenix. Here is Gomez. Basketball count.
And yung sinasabi mo kanina, Coach Sandy, no? Hindi na kailangan ibali-bali pa yung bola. You just go hard to the basket. Absorb the contact over the defense for that and 1.
Danzel Gomez with his first field goal of the game. A strong goal after the free throw line for the bonus free throw. We'll be back in a moment. You're watching the 22nd season of NAASCU here inside the Cuneta Astrodome. crowd enjoying the action. Second game. PCU versus OLFU. And Gomez able to complete the three-point play. Bautista keeping it alive for PCU. The drive, that's good. 𝐍𝐿 providing spark for the Dolphins. They're down by 8 points now.
Mamadou Torre no longer in the ball game, so no rim protector right now for OLFU. So this is a PCU's chance to try and get back into this ball game, cut the lead even further.
46 seconds remaining in the first period. Nice play. Tawag niya dyan ay knockout play.
Yes, the defense caught napping that time, and that's a huge no-no, trying to give easy baskets to your opponent.
Medyo uminit na nabagya, no? Dahil marami ng mga basketball fans. Yung mga fans ng NAASCU nandito na po sa loob. Opening ceremony natin after the game.
Yes, Coach Andy, kanina medyo unti-unti pa yung mga tao, but right now, dumadami ang mga fans, students, and supporters from both of these teams.
35 seconds to go. That will be the third team foul. What is Phoenix? Phoenix up by 10 points. Shot clock 15 seconds for the Dolphins, who are trailing here in the first period. Kenneth stops and pops and shoots and scores.
𝐍𝐿 taking matters into his own hands. They're able to cut this lead back down to single digits.
Kenneth 𝐍𝐿 played high school basketball at St. Gabriel International. He is 6'2". 4-3. Short. Manipula the rebound. Austria always fronts him for the layup. And that's how you close out a quarter, Kyle. The Dolphins coming back. 19-13 to end the first quarter. We'll be right back with more action. This is season 20. NAASCU.
The man in blue from Philippine Christian University is back with many fresh faces. Coach B-Boy is focused on developing his players' characters and executing well-rounded gameplays that really highlights their teamwork. He told his players to just play their game and play it right. Mahalaga ang kumpiyansa pero dapat hindi sumusobra at mas pagtuunan ng pansin ang kanilang depensa. Sandy and Kyle?
Thank you very much.
Nililipad na tayo dito, Coach Sandy.
Second quarter action lamang dito ang Phoenix 19-13. Lumakas yung hangin ah. The three won't work. If we take a look at the numbers back in the first quarter, the Phoenix shooting 52% from the field. The Dolphins 42% from the field. And the Phoenix out rebounding the Dolphins 11-9, and the Phoenix sharing the ball well with 7 assists in the first quarter, Kyle.
And as we saw in the first game kanina between 𝐍𝐜ᴅᴇ and Manuel L. Quezon, moving the ball is the easiest way to get the easy baskets. No? And instead of trying to do things on your own, you have to share that ball and find the open teammate, and you can get easy baskets that way.
And the Phoenix scoring 18 points inside the shaded lane. Kenneth misfires from the outside. Loose ball foul will be called against number 18 of the Phoenix, and that is 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒. Oh, no, I'm sorry, that's Denzel Gomez. Yung lumilipad kasi yung mga papel. Austria from the outside. He misses that one. Blocked by 𝐍𝐿ieva. Kenneth drives, stops and shoots and will score. He's very good at that. That is his style.
𝐍𝐿ieva has a good touch from the perimeter. Kanina, he was also able to hit that mid-range jumper off the dribble. Not an easy shot to make.
Gomez for 3. Bang!
What a way to answer back. The lead is now back up to 7.
𝐍𝐿ieva, he drops it. Nice fake. Foul is called. And Ivan 𝐍𝐿ieva will go to the free throw line.
6'2" power forward from Jose Rizal National High School. A bit undersized, but knows how to use his body, and very high IQ player from 𝐍𝐿ieva to draw that foul.
And this will be the first time that PCU will go to the free throw line. And he gets the first. Both teams with 13 rebounds here in the biglang nawala. 7:58 remaining in the first half. You know, it's been an entertaining first half here, Kyle.
Very much so, Coach Sandy. You know, slightly evenly matched naman tong both teams, with Fatima having the upper hand for a majority of this first half.
Look at how well they share that basketball, Kyle. Yanzon losing control of the ball. Austria brings it across. Troy is fouled, but they will not count it. It was not in the act of shooting. It's going to be on number 5, Edward Labayan. That'll be the third team foul for the Phoenix. They're now early in foul trouble.
And now Davis and Texon set to check back in for the Phoenix. As you mentioned earlier, Coach Sandy, Davis, one of the players to watch out for dito sa University of Fatima University, rather.
Troy using the window. 𝐍𝐿ieva, yes, nice play.
And now the question.
Lionel 𝐍𝐿ieva scoring. Mamadou Torre is fouled by Kenneth Abioha.
And now it's Obioha's turn to try and push itong si Mamadou Torre out of the paint. Kanina, it was Solomon who had the unenviable task of matching up with a 6'9" center of the Phoenix.
Davis with a seductive fake, using the window, rebounded by 𝐍𝐿ieva. Austria brings it across. 𝐍𝐿ieva outside. Played by Torre. And rebounded by Texon. Inside to Mamadou. And a dunk by Mamadou.
He is called for a technical foul
Yun lang.
from hanging on the rim for too long. Siyempre, hindi pwedeng masira yung rim na yan, kundi madedelay tayo dito, coach.
A technical foul called on Mamadou Torre for hanging on to your life.
Here's sa ating replay, no? His teammates doing a good job finding him in the paint, and he's also doing a good job of seeing his
Pumped it thrice, so wala namang pwede yan. You can hang in there for if you are in danger. But if you're not, wala naman tao sa ilalim niya, no?
Yes, coach. That's correct, no? So, free throws coming para dito kay Troy Manipolo. And si Obioha, ang taya, siya ang babantay ngayon dito kay Mamadou Torre. Although he is guarding Texon right now. Oh, ball will go to PCU rather.
Remaining in the shot clock. Austria can't find the space. Troy outside. Can't shake off his defender. Intercepted by the Phoenix. Here is a shooter wide open from the corner. Rebounded by Torre. He has fouled. Basket will count. He will go to the line.
And huli dun si 𝐍𝐜₅ᴇ no? Slapping down at the ball. We can't do anything about that. Too tall and too strong. So you just have to put your hands up, no? Instead of trying to swipe at the ball. And Solomon, who has 4 fouls, has checked back into this ball game.
And this will be the second time that the Phoenix will go to the free throw line, shooting 14% from the line, 2 out of 8 here in the first half.
Not great shooting from the free throw line, but they're doing everything else particularly well, which is why they have this 7-point lead.
Shot clock reads at 13 seconds. Austria can't shake off his defender. He kicks it out. Kenneth spins. Rebounded by Davis. Texon. Troy crossing the timeline. Austria finds an open teammate. Nice fake. And the finish by Hans-Ivan Lieva.
And that is the second time already that he has utilized that up fake to get the defender off his feet. And this time, si Davis naman ang nahuli ni Eva. And he was able to get that one.
Look at the find by Austria. Nice fake.
Parang,
Davis picks up the foul. And Dolphins find 3 out of 3 from the charity stripe. And they're still perfect. 4 out of 4 here in the first half.
Hans-Ivan Lieva looking like a young Marquis out there.
Oh. Well, Marquis played for San Sebastian College in Cavite. Mamadou Torre blocked the shot of Solomon, who is playing with 4 fouls. Into the corner we go. Battle for the rebound. Quick pass to Kenneth Obioha. And he lost it out of bounds. 4 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in the first.
Before we get back to the action, no, kita natin dito sa replay, akala ni Solomon libre na siya. Behind him for that rejection.
Catch and shoot, and that's good. Christian Austria, the recipient of a beautiful pass.
Don't look now, 1 point na lang ang kalamangan nitong Fatima University.
Texon diving for the loose ball. Actually, it was Tixon and Austria diving for the loose ball. And we have a ceasefire here in Pasay City. We'll be right back. 27 for the Phoenix, 26 for the Dolphins. Back in a moment. That's the crowd inside the Cuneta Astrodome here in the city of Pasay. And a Game of the Immortals is the first ever progressive role-playing fighting game now available on Android and iOS. Tangkilikin ang gawang Pinoy and download now. The Game of the Immortals.
Dumadami na ang ating mga fans and supporters here at the Cuneta Astrodome, kaya medyo umiinit dito sa ating pwesto, and umiinit din ang labanan here on the court. Fatima University clinging on to a 2-point lead. PCU hot on their heels.
Outside shot. Austria scoring. 3 minutes and 27 to go. 3.
Now PCU has the chance to take the lead for the first time.
Taken away by Romero, and Romero is fouled. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Edward Labayin of Phoenix. It's been a very close ball game now. The Dolphins ahead by 1, 28-27. Davis from the outside hitting on the back iron. 2:45 to go. Our friends from Don Benitos, they're here. Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasama. And 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 will score. A major contributor coming off the bench for the Dolphins.
Yes, very high IQ player. Undersized big itong si 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒, but he's able to utilize his IQ out there on the floor.
2 minutes, 16 seconds remaining in the first half. We are glad that you can join us. Opening day of season 22 of the National Association or Athletic Association of the schools, colleges, and universities. NAASCU season 22. PCU versus Our Lady of Fatima University. Second game here inside the Cuneta Astrodome in Pasay City. Kenneth Obioha with a nice move.
Obioha has a knack of creating shots for himself off the dribble.
Romero for 3, no, and a foul called on Solomon. And that is Charles Tixon.
Holding on to his ankle. So of course, as what happened earlier in our first game, our officials will have to take a look at the replay monitor to see what exactly happened between Tixon and Solomon.
This is what I love about college basketball. Listen to the crowd.
Iba talaga ang atmosphere, Coach.
Oh,
Of
iba,
college,
iba,
no?
iba.
And showing the school spirit from both of these teams. Here sa ating instant replay as Solomon was closing out on that Texon three-pointer.
Was it Texon?
Yes, I believe that is
Loyola, yeah.
on Loyola.
That's
Correction.
Kevin Seth Loyola from Mayamot National High School.
And yan din yung nangyari kay Solomon kanina, Coach, when he got his fourth foul. Nawalan siya ng preno as he barreled
Sa
into,
closeout, ano?
Yes, sa pag-close out. Hindi siya nakakapreno agad, tuloy-tuloy siya. And that's something that he has to work on because we all know how important he is to the team. And of course, siya yung primary defender ni Mamadou Torre, but with all those fouls that he's committed, he has taken himself out of this ball game. And undersized and manipis na ang front line nitong PCU for the rest of this game with Solomon out.
It was just an ordinary foul. So 3 free throws. And before that shot, the Phoenix shooting 33% from the free throw line.
For the rest of this ball game, Coach, small ball na ang lalaroin nitong PCU Dolphins.
And Loyola, 3 straight free throws. So it was not an ordinary foul. So tatawagan ng unsportsmanlike foul because Solomon is gone. And the Phoenix will maintain possession. Nice fake. 2-pointer underway. And there was a foul called. It's been a pretty close first half with 1:31 to go. The Dolphins 32, Phoenix 30. And the Dolphins make that the Phoenix.
And that is the second foul on Mamadou Torre. So he will head
They
to
are
the
in the
bench.
penalty.
Yes, they are in the penalty, Coach Sandy. That is correct. So Dulay will take 2 free throws.
No problem with. Well, that will be the first miss of the Dolphins. 4 out of 5 right now at the line. A 1:31 to go. Shot clock at 20 seconds.
So both teams fielding in small lineups here.
Romero. Davis finds Romero. Sorry, this Labayan.
Not the smartest foul there. Coming from Labayan, missing that floater and then committing that foul, which will send Failon to the free throw line.
Both teams over the foul limit. Dolphins ahead by 3, 33 to 30. That's 34 to 30 right now. So far, the PCU Dolphins are looking good at the free throw line, shooting 6 out of 7 from the line. It's a 5-point lead, the largest for the Dolphins here in the first half. And just like that, Phoenix, with Davis scoring for them, cutting down the lead to 3. Taken away by Romero. Manipolo fouling Romero that time. There's the contact and the finish by Romero.
Double black eye there. Turned that ball over and committing that foul on Romero.
Romero with his second field goal of the game.
Almost another turnover there for the Dolphins.
Kenneth Obioha. Nice shot.
Obioha really has a knack of creating that shot, and mukhang paborito niya yung mid-range. No? He was open for a second out from three-point land, but opted to take a dribble to get closer to the basket.
8 points for Obioha as Davis will score. Nice penetration move by Davis.
I like this matchup between Obioha and Davis.
Davis with his third field goal of the game. Troy misses that one, ending that first half. Tie this ball game at 37 all. And what a first half. And our official ball is Spalding Legacy 100. And let's take a look at our Spalding Legacy 1000 play of the game. There is Mamadou Torre. Brought to us by Spalding Basketball. Dolphins 37, Phoenix 37. We are tied at the end of the first half. Our halftime score, 37 for the Dolphins. 37 for Phoenix. Sandy Grumo here with Kyle Sanchez and Maris Victoria, our courtside reporter. Second game natin dito. Let's take a look at the numbers back in the first half. Brought to us by Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasava.
Sa field goal percentage, no, medyo even ang both of these teams, 46% shooting from the field for PCU, and for Fatima University, 43%. Sa rebounding department naman, lamang itong Fatima 17-11, and sa assist department lamang din sila 10-8. And sa turnovers naman, itong PCU Dolphins have already given up 11 turnovers to Fatima's 7.
Now the problem with the Dolphins and
That's right, Coach Sandy, as we see some of our highlights here in the first half. And as you were mentioning, Coach, no, one of the primary defenders, the foreign student athlete nitong Fatima University, has already fouled out, si Solomon. So undersized na ang mga front line and the bigs nitong PCU from here on out. But they have been performing well enough to tie this game as we head to the half.
And kung makikita natin, yung dalawang teams ay matagal. Hindi pa pumapasok dito sa court no?
Oo, Coach, mukhang mahaba-haba ang sermon na nakuha nila from both of their coaching staff here at the halfway point of our second game of the opening day of the NAASCU 22nd season, as we see all the students, supporters, family, and fans dito sa Cuneta Astrodome sa Pasay City. A lot of supporters here on a what is it? Is it a Thursday? Yeah,
Friday.
it's a Friday
Weekend.
morning. Yes. And action-packed second game pa lang tayo. And if it's any indication of how the season will go, I cannot wait for all the games that are to come. So please continue to support, watch live sa mga live stream channels namin, and also if you can come sa ating game venues, much better to see the action right in front of you.
You know, the Phoenix outscoring PCU in the first quarter 19-13, but PCU bounced back in the second period, outscoring the Phoenix 24-18. That's why we are tied at 37-all, and we are still waiting for the Dolphins to come out from that dugout, while the Phoenix, they're here already preparing. We're about to start the third period. That's the PCU side of
We all know, Coach
the
Sandy,
blue side.
merong long and storied history in Philippine collegiate basketball. Itong Philippine Christian University. And syempre, hindi rin papatalo itong runner-up last season ng Our Lady of Fatima University.
You know, leading the way for the Phoenix, Mamadou Torre with 10 points, Davis with 6, Romero with 5, and for the Dolphins, Kenneth Obioha top scoring, coming off the bench with 8 points, Austria with 7, and Troy Manipulo also with 7 points.
A collective effort from both teams. Fatima University was able to get out to an early lead, pero tama ka, Coach Sandy, in that second quarter, inunti-unti ng PCU ang kalamangan ng Fatima, and they were able to get some easy baskets, and they were also able to get to the free throw line, which allowed them to slowly creep back into this ball game. And as we see sa ating screens, no, Mamadou Torre practicing his free throws, madalas ma-foul itong Torre na to, dahil wala siyang ka-matchup in terms of size and strength on the opposing team. So he does get fouled a lot. So yes, good idea to keep practicing his free throws here.
Also, Labayan practicing his shots from the outside. If you will take a look at their both teams not shooting well from beyond the arc. Phoenix 1 out of 10 from the three-point range, while PCU 2 out of 7 from beyond the arc in the first half.
Majority of their baskets coming from mid-range, inside the paint, or from the free throw line. No? Not really utilizing the three-point shot as well as you would like to see in the first half. We'll see if magkakaroon sila ng adjustments here in the second half.
Here come the Dolphins. They're back here inside. Oh, my question, what took them so long inside the dugout?
A lot of strategizing and game planning for the second half of action. Of course, gusto mo makauna, no? You want to get that first win to try and set the tone for the rest of the season. And of course, quotient system din tayo as we were able to mention earlier. So the more points you put on the board, the better come playoff time.
So again, the Phoenix and the Dolphins tied this ball game at 37-all. And the third period is about to start here inside the Cuneta Astrodome here in Pasay City.
Yes, medyo na-extend ang halftime break natin doon.
Third quarter is about to start. Ball possession para sa Phoenix. Davis, Torre, Labayan, Romero, and Texon will start for Phoenix. So it's going to be Dolphins basketball. Failon will start.
And look at this matchup, Coach Sandy. Yeva matched up with Mamadou Torres, 6'2" versus 6'9".
Pasqua also starting here for PCU.
That's correct. Almost a turnover.
Troy Manipulo scoring 7 points in the first half. Troy misfires. Will not get the kind bounce. Rebutted by Texon. 30 seconds gone by. Texon is free. Incoming. It rims out. It goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Phoenix.
Both teams still scoreless here in the third quarter.
Labayan. Bad pass there by Labayan. Troy with a drive inside. Last touch, Failon. Now, Troy Manipolo starting this third period 0 and 2 from the field.
Cold from the field right now. Troy Manipulo trying to get his rhythm.
Labayan. He kicks it out. Texon sprays it to Romero. Shot clock at 5. Texon. Bang!
Bailout shot there from Texon. No? It looked like yung opensa ng Fatima wasn't really going anywhere, but he was able to hit that 3-point.
That's the right word. Bail out because their clock was winding down. Failon outside. Pasqua asking for the ball. Austria scores! Christian Austria. From the outside, he's the point guard of the Dolphins, standing 5'10" from Parang High School. That's a foul called against the Dolphins. Well, this game has been back and forth. Neither team leading this ball game as many as 10 points. It's been a very close one.
That foul was called on Yeva. Siya ngayon ang bumabantay kay Mamadou Torre.
Lieva. There is Pasqua. That's a travel. Too many steps taken by Pasqua.
You can't have that hesitation. No? You have to be able to decide quickly on what you want to do once you get that ball.
That is turnover number 12 for the Dolphins. Turnover number 8 for the Phoenix. And Pasqua redeeming himself after committing that traveling infraction a moment ago.
I credit half of that basket to Yeva, who was able to deflect that ball from Mamadou Torre, giving up around 7 inches of height, but not backing down.
Davis way off the target.
Oh.
It was an air ball for Davis.
Kitang-kita from our vantage point, Coach Sandy, no? Medyo hinangin napalakas yung tira ni Davis off to the right.
Under 7 minutes remaining. So today we'll be seeing all 10 teams playing. In the afternoon, we still have 3 games left to cover. Kyle Sanchez.
That's correct, Coach Sandy. No, for our viewers, no, every time na may game day tayo, all teams will be playing.
You know, Davis mishandled that basketball, almost committing a turnover there, but Mamadou Torre was there to score for the Phoenix. There's the double team against Filon. He shoots against Torre. It goes out of bounds, and we have a pushing foul called on 𝐍𝐁𝐻.
I thought that call could have gone either way. 𝐍𝐁𝐻 contesting that nakahawak sa kanya. Itong si Mayabo. Oh, rather, itong si Labayan.
42-41. It's been a seesaw battle here inside the Cuneta Astrodome. Romero with a drive. He drops it. There's the kick out. 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 incoming. Very short on the release. Last touch, Mamadou Torre.
Good ball movement that time from the Phoenix. Just unable to hit that shot was 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒.
Outside shot, no. Rebounded by Davis. Approaching the 5-minute mark of the third. Romero looking for Davis. Davis, he sprays it to Labayan. Still no substitution for both teams here, Kyle.
That's right, Coach Sandy. Still fielding in.
𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 is blocked by 𝐍𝐁𝐻. Pasqua with the attack. Very short on the attack. He gets it back, and he is fouled.
That's I would call that a silly foul from Mamadou Torre. No? He's a much taller player. And nasa likuran siya nito ni Pasqua. So I can't see how you would block the shot. So a little more discipline would be nice to see, especially on the defensive end. Speaking of blocks, great drive by 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒. 𝐍𝐁𝐻 standing only 6'2", but playing much bigger than his listed height.
Pasqua. Jella Pasqua from Betbien High School, now with 4 points, perfect from the free throw line. Romero. Here is Davis, and he backs off. Romero. Labayan with a gorgeous move. You know, with the hairstyle that they have, Labayan and Romero, I am confused.
Oo, parehong may headband no?
4-3. You know, both teams are shooting miserably from beyond the arc here in the game.
That's correct, Coach
A good
Sandy.
pass. Davis with a finish. Romero with a dish.
That's good ball movement from the Phoenix. And as you mentioned, Coach Sandy, no, they are shooting poorly from three-point country, but they are moving the ball well.
Yep.
And able to score on the inside off of great cuts and great passes.
Inside to 𝐍𝐁𝐻. Foul is on Romero.
Great recognition there from Manipulo. He had the open mid-range jumper already, pero nakita niya, libre si 𝐍𝐁𝐻 underneath the basket. He wasn't able to hit that shot, but 2 free throws coming up for the undersized power forward of PCU.
46-43. The PCU lost to 𝐍𝐿 College in the quarterfinals last season with a record of 6 wins and 3 losses. While Our Lady of Fatima University lost to St. Clair last season in the championship game. St. Clair is a 6-time NAASCU champion.
That's right, Coach Sandy, always a contender. St. Clair of Caloocan.
A special delivery from the sky, anchored by 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐿. And Templo Nuevo finishing the job.
𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 challenging Davis in mid-air. Davis winning that battle.
Davis is short, but he draws the contact. Will go to the free throw line. Maurice, what's the latest?
PCU's head coach, Coach B, said they lack communication inside the court. He also said they transition to offense because they need a fast-paced run. Pag daw mabagal, nagkakaroon na advantage ang kalaban. For the last 20 minutes, they will thrive and protect the ball at all costs. Sandy and Kyle.
Thank you so much, Maurice, for that report. And she's correct, no? Yung sabi nga ni Coach B-Boy, well, they are undersized right now, seeing that Solomon has already fouled out of this ball game, committing those fouls early on Mamadou Torre. So they will be fielding in a small lineup for the rest of the way. And speed na yung kailangan nilang asahan here. They cannot match up sa height ng Fatima University. So they will have to try and outrun itong Fatima and not allow them to set up yung half-court defense nila kasi although they are able to score in the half-court, syempre in transition, you will be able to create easier baskets for yourself.
Davis with 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. Kenneth Abuha misses on the layup. 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 is fouled. 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 getting the offensive rebound there.
I like this tandem of Abuha and 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒. No? Two undersized bigs.
Pero
6'2".
puro agresibo eh.
That's right, Coach Sandy. No? Talagang they are playing bigger than their listed height. Parehas 6'2" ang nakalagay sa notes natin, no, for 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 and Abuha. Pero kung maglaro sila, kala mo 6'7", 6'8" ang dalawang to.
So 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 now with 9 points and 3 rebounds. And it goes 2 out of 2 at the line. For better free throw shooting here for the Dolphins. Oh, Solomon is back.
Oh, we stand corrected, no? We'll have to double check, but if it's correct, Solomon must have only 4 fouls instead of the 5 that we assumed he had earlier today. Mukhang isa sa mga fouls niya sa ibang player pala binigay.
Davis, good challenge there by Solomon. 2 minutes and 15 to go. Kenneth Abuha takes on defending. Pailon, Troy Manipulo trying to disengage for 3. No. And the rebound by 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒. Davis fakes. 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒. Gomez. 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 gets by his defender. Davis outside, shot clock at 2. Davis very short, hitting only the board.
That is terrific defense from PCU, not allowing penetration.
Nice fake by Troy Manipulo. Gomez committing the foul.
Great use of the pump fake there from Manipulo. Mukhang nakuha niya yun kay 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒. Here as well, as we see here. Great outlet pass as well coming from Pailon.
And this game out-rebounding Phoenix 29-25.
And that just goes to show, Coach Sandy, no, that even though you are the taller team, you still have to put in that effort because rebounding is just as much about effort as it is about your height.
And 9 second chance points for Phoenix compared to the 5 of, well, the Dolphins with 9 points, second chance points, while only 5 second chance points for the Phoenix. Solomon misses. Don't get confused. It's the Dolphins versus Phoenix.
Yes, no? Battle of the sky versus the sea.
Ooh, wow. Didn't think about that. You know, you have a very wild, no, it's not imagination.
Sayang yun, nakalusot na dun itong si Pailon, kaya lang it took an extra step. Natawagan ng traveling.
Because Phoenix is a bird, right?
Yes, Coach Andy. Rising from the ashes.
44 seconds to go. Oh, nice shot. 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 scoring. Kenneth. Oh, that's a three-pointer from Troy.
Manipolo has found his rhythm offensively. He was having a hard time earlier trying to get that ball in the basket, but now mukhang lumalaki na yung ring sa paningin niya.
5 seconds remaining. 4-3. 52-51 at the end of the third period. It's a very close ball game. It's been back and forth. B-Boy Simon, the head coach. Let's take a look at this replay here. Troy Manipolo scoring from downtown. His first in the game. Extra fee there by Bailon. We'll be right back. The Dolphins 52, Phoenix 51. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the fourth and final quarter. 52 for the Dolphins, 51 for Phoenix. The three, no. It's been a very close third quarter, Kyle, as PCU scoring 15 while Our Lady of Fatima scoring 14 in the third.
We finished the second quarter at 37 apiece. The third quarter naman at 52-51. So neither team really getting out to a big lead here in this ball game. Just goes to show you how evenly matched both of these teams are. And we are being treated to a great game. Second game pa lang in this 5-game slate.
Gomez fouled Troy. Oh, it's a number 7, and that is Keith Russell Bincalo. If we will take a look at the field goal percentage for both teams, Kyle, Our Lady of Fatima shooting 40% from the field, while PCU shooting 39% from the field. Lieva will score, getting the kind bounce.
And that was a great pass coming from Dalus, attacking towards the baseline, drawing two defenders. Nakita niya si Eva, no? Libre for that basket.
The Dolphins with a 3-point advantage for the tie. Corner 3, no. Troy, the rebound. Kenneth Obioha. Failon. Intercepted by Bincalo, fouled by Lieva.
Dallas was able to make a great play earlier, but this time turnover ang inabot niya, getting too deep into the defense at naubusan ng papasahan.
PCU shooting 19 of 47 from the field here in the game. And both teams not shooting well from beyond the arc. PCU 3 out of 12 from long range, while Our Lady of Fatima 10% only 2 out of 19 from beyond the arc.
Mamadou Torre checking back into the ball game for the Phoenix.
Wide open three-pointer. Could have tied the ball game at 54-all. Now the Dolphins in ball possession as Troy will not score. From beyond the arc, Failon misses on the putback. Intercepted by the Dolphins, poked away by Loyola. Gomez scores on the drive.
A couple of turnovers there. Nabasa ng PCU yung pasa kay Torre, but Dalos naman naagawan din from behind.
54-53. 10 to fire, Troy. Kenneth Obioha, Gomez keeping an eye on him. Kenneth misfires from the outside. Here is Gomez scoring. No, that's Loyola, I'm sorry. Kevin Seth Loyola scoring there for Our Lady of Fatima. And they are now ahead by 1, 55-54. A 5-0 onslaught by. Before we go to that break, let's take a look at this replay.
Kitang-kita natin, libreng-libre si Loyola for that layup.
It's been a very close ball game here inside the Cuneta Astrodome. Second game for opening day. Troy Manipolo scoring from downtown, his second here in the second half.
And they were shooting poorly from three-point country earlier, but what a time for Manipolo to hit those baskets.
That was a good timeout called by Coach B-Boy Simon. A 2-point advantage for the lead. Texon misfires. It hit the 24 clock. So it's automatic. They will call it was an out of bounds for Our Lady of Fatima.
As we see here in our instant replay, Manipolo finding himself wide open once again. That three-pointer to give his team a 2-point lead. 6 minutes remaining.
5 minutes and 56 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Failon, catch and shoot. Troy. Kenneth, the offensive rebound. Tight shot there by Kenneth Obioha.
Not an easy thing to do with Mamadou Torre lurking around the paint. Obioha not caring one bit, playing much bigger than his 6'2" height.
Catch and shoot, very short that time for Gomez. Austria back in the game. Failon working against Davis. Oh, Solomon scores from that corner.
Solomon, who was sitting for majority of this game due to foul trouble, was still able to hit that short corner jumper.
And this is the largest lead of the PCU Dolphins at 6 points after that comeback from Phoenix. We'll be right back.
Sandy and Kyle, you can feel the intense energy at the side of OLFU dahil dikit ang laban kagaya nga ng sabi ni Coach Ralph. They need to recover fast inside the game by lessening their turnovers. Now when they reach half court, rebound lang at it should kagad ang bola. Pagdating sa full court, pressure lang one-on-one and still with a good defense. Now on the other hand, going to the fourth quarter with only a 1-point advantage puts such a heavy pressure on the shoulders of Philippine Christian University players. Coach Biboy told them na sipagan ang recovery. During their dugout, they said kailangan nilang manalo para makuha ang momentum sa buong season. Sandy and Kyle.
Thank you very much, Maris Victoria.
And as Maris mentioned in her report, Coach Ralph Rivera stressing the importance of taking care of the ball and limiting your turnovers. And just as we say that, Labayan throwing that ball away as Romero was unable to get that pass. A little too high and a little too strong. Ball will go back to PCU. And again, as Marie said, yung pag-interview niya kay Coach B-Boy during the halftime break, they do want to get that first win. Of course, all teams want to get every win as much as possible. But that first win here in the opening day will set the tone for the rest of the season. And that is what they are aiming for. Speaking of the Blue Dolphins.
Nice save there by Romero. They can't tie this ball game if they can score from beyond the arc. Davis. Here is Romero for the equalizer. Picked up by Solomon. (61-58). Kenneth Obioha, Failon. Troy. And rebounded by Texon into the hands of Romero. Alabayan. Shot clock 20 seconds. Davis for two. Kenneth comes down with it.
Fatima University doesn't necessarily need to take three-pointers and try to tie this game right away. There's still a lot of time. 3 minutes mahigit pa ang nalalabi dito sa ating laro.
Troy inside to Solomon. Draws the double coverage. It goes out of bounds. But the Dolphins will maintain possession with 3:01 remaining. Lieva comes back in for the Dolphins. Shot clock, 6 seconds to go for the Dolphins. So Kenneth Obioa will throw it in for Phoenix. They'll make the Dolphins. 6.2 remaining. Troy with almost no angle that time. Davis will be called for the foul. A little nudge there by Davis.
Yes, no, he did not have the inside position on Yeva. Yeva using his body to get the inside position on Davis. Davis kaya niyang isahan si Yeva on that rebound, but kitang-kita ng mga referees there. Yeva as well for selling that call.
Yeva scoring downstairs.
I like this guy's game.
Very
Very simple, no? Efficient, not a lot of wasted movement. And even though he is undersized, no? Siya ang bumabantay ngayon kay Mamadou Torre.
And now, Our Lady of Fatima, they're shooting bricks from beyond the arc. Troy! And rebounded by Labayan.
That would have brought the house down had Manipolo hit that three-pointer. But still a 5-point lead for the PCU Dolphins. And Coach Sandy, I would just like to point out as well na na-negate nitong PCU yung presence ni Mamadou Torre earlier in the first quarter. Sinisil lang niya yung bantay niya. Dunk lang siya ng dunk. But here in the second half, they made some defensive adjustments. Hindi na nila pinapatanggap ng bola. Fino-front nila, dine-deny nila. Throwing multiple bodies at Mamadou Torre. Kaya karamihan ng mga tira ng Fatima right now are coming from the perimeter. And they are hit and miss. No? Hindi lahat ng mga perimeter jumpers nila pumapasok. That's why PCU is clinging on to a 5-point lead.
63-58. We're approaching the 2-minute mark on the fourth as Davis will try to score over Solomon. Picked up by Labayan. Labayan is fouled. Basket will count.
Labayan holding on to his ankle after hitting that basket. Good upper body strength to absorb that contact finish for that and one, as we see here. That missed shot by Davis, long rebound, napunta kay Labayan. Might have gotten away with the traveling, but nasungkit niya ang foul from 𝐍𝐁. And one para kay Labayan. And if he hits this free throw, dalawa na lang ang lamang ng PCU.
So Labayan was able to cut down the lead to Labayan will go to the free throw line. He will try to complete the three-point play. There's a free throw replacement.
And that's the impact that Mamadou Torre brings into this ball game. And yun na, coach, yung akala nating nangyari kanina. Fifth foul na ni Solomon, so he will have to sit the remaining 2 minutes and 3 seconds of this ball game. But good job of limiting itong si Mamadou Torre. Of course, he did not do it by himself. Tinulungan din siya ni Obieva and ni 𝐍𝐁. But Torre still unable to hit his free throws. Kanina at the halftime break, Coach Sandy, he was practicing.
Dalawa yan eh.
Oh, he was practicing his free throws earlier, but still, medyo malakas ang pulso ni Mamadou. But he hits the second one, and 2 points na lang ang hinahabol ng Fatima University.
63-61. Final 2 minutes of the game. Filon. Here is Troy. Fouled by Labayan. Well, that'll be the fourth team foul for Phoenix.
And that is already Fatima's fourth team foul. So every foul from here on out will result to free throws for both teams.
Filon outside. Troy rises up for two. Got it!
And that was a tough shot. Great defense coming from Labayan, but just better offense from Troy Manipulo.
Tixon. And lost it. Mamadou lost it out of bounds, but the ball will stay with Our Lady of Fatima. The Dolphins with a 4-point advantage.
Only 9.8 seconds remaining on the shot clock of Fatima University.
9.8. A lot of time to work with. For three. Yes! 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 It's a 1-point game.
And the technical foul was called.
Oh. Referee Garci Ferrer talking to Coach Biboy Simon of the Dolphins. What went wrong? Well, the referees will review it.
And that was a missed defensive assignment from Obieva, no? Missing itong si Tixon, who found himself wide open in the corner for that big three-pointer. As we see here, you have to watch out for the inbounder. The inbounder is always one of the most dangerous players coming off of an inbound. No, you can't miss the inbounder. Yun ang nga nangyari doon, libreng-libre.
Kasi ito ayaw eh. Titignan ko kung ano yung nauna, yung technical ko, yung buzzer ng timeout.
So our officials are trying to see what transpired in that last play. As Tegson hit that three-pointer over the outstretched arms of Obioha. Correction, rather, it was Romero who inbounded that ball, but Tegson hit that three-pointer.
Walang white angle. Edon! Walang white angle. Kasi crucial to. Pag nauna yung technical, yung buzzer, hindi ito ko eh. Yung pa rin diretso lang. Diretso! Yan, may boundary ako. Ayun yung throwing ng puti. Kailangan makita yung throwing ng asul. Kasi yung puti ang nag-violate ng delay of game. Diretso lang.
As you can see, we are reviewing the play here.
Boundary line.
Ayun,
Boundary ako. Lumabas.
lumabas si Davis.
Okay.
So may delay of game. Nakatatlo na sila eh, no?
That's correct, Coach Sandy. And it's these crucial calls that could sway the outcome of
Kasi
this
isa
ball
na lang
game.
eh, no?
That's right, Coach. Kaya talagang kailangan tingnan ng maigi ng ating game officials kung ano yung mga nangyayari on the court amidst all of the action, amidst all of the noise from the crowd, and all the distractions that are happening in and out of the playing court. They have to come to a conclusive decision, and they are talking to our committee right now, and we shall wait for the
Joshua,
official announcement.
this way. The guy in charge of the numbers here. And Benedict this way. These three brothers are providing us good numbers.
And a technical foul.
For the delay of game.
Yes, pang ilang delay of game na yon ng Fatima University. So a technical foul was called by our game officials. Now these are going to be huge free throws.
You know, we are now the crucial moments of the game. And after this free throw, PCU will get the possession.
So 𝐍𝐜ⴅᴜ is at the line.
And he misses the technical free throw.
And that would have extended this lead to 2. But the ball will stay with PCU.
You know, players were able to rest for 5 minutes. That's Ralph Rivera, the head coach of Our Lady of Fatima University.
Yes.
OLFU.
Sharing the sidelines along with the former PBA player, Coach Christian Coronel.
Yun. Also from San Beda.
Yes, nakikita ko yan dalawang yan sa mga alumni leagues namin. From different batches, of course.
Shot clock at 8 seconds. Austria shoots and scores!
And that is a huge basket. Nerves of steel from Austria.
Romero, he kicks it out. Labayan inside. Torre misfires on the dunk. Kenneth lost it in midair.
He was unable to hold on to that ball as soon as he caught it. Itong si Obioha, he could have tried to dribble that ball out, but
Davis making it sure that he will score. And it cuts down the lead to 1, 67-66. Oh, what's going on down there?
it seems that Obioha is on the floor. Coach, after missing that layup, no, we did not see exactly what happened after he missed that
Cramps.
layup. Pero yun nga, tama ka, Coach Sandy. Obioha, tinamaan na ng cramps, and he has been playing extremely hard here in this ball game. And bukod sa contributions niya on offense, siya rin kasama ni Yeva ang bumabantay dito kay Mamadou Torres. So, talagang control on his body. But before that, tingnan natin yung previous basket ni Davis over the outstretched arms of Yeva.
It's been a very tight fourth quarter, by the way, with PCU scoring 15 points and scoring 15 points also.
Very evenly matched talaga itong dalawang teams na to, Coach. What a terrific game here, and it's only the second game. We have 3 more games to go after our opening ceremonies. So sa mga nanonood, please do not go anywhere.
Eh, hindi rin tayo aalis eh.
Yes, Coach. Hanggang mamaya pa tayo dito.
Listen to the crowd. Oh, the Phoenix side, they're chanting defense. PCU basketball. They're up by 1 with 39 seconds remaining in the game. Lieva, Failon, Manipulo.
No need to foul if you're Fatima.
Oh, open shot. Failon unmolested there, calmly sinking that beautiful two-pointer from the outside.
He missed the free throw earlier, but he has more than made up for it with that clutch, ice-cold basket.
Ice water in his veins.
That's right, ice too big in his veins. Coach, 3-point lead na. 30 seconds left, still a lot of time.
Let's take a look at this. Lieva pass to an open teammate. No hesitation, two-pointer from Failon.
And over the closeout and outstretched arms of Mamadou Torre, no less.
Hindi man lang naghanap ng kakampi, o tingnan mo. Boom.
Buong-buo yung loob, Coach.
Back in a moment. 30 seconds remaining in the game. Shot clock 14 seconds for Phoenix.
They don't necessarily have to go for a 3. They can opt to go for a quick 2 and then play defense on the other end or play the foul game.
Davis with the attack, and he will miss. Torrey getting the offensive rebound, but lost it when he was downstairs. Quick hands there by the Dolphins. A foul called against Our Lady of Fatima University.
Troy Manipulo will head to the line to try and ice this ball game if he hits one, or especially, well, if he hits both of his free throws. PCU in foul trouble, undersized for majority of this game, but not backing down one bit to last season's runner-up, the Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix.
Troy Manipulo playing 37 minutes, shooting 7 of 22 from the field, 18 points in the game, shooting 31%. And this will be the second time that he'll go to the free throw line.
Leaving the door open for Fatima University. If he hits this free throw, it will be a 2-possession lead. Still a lot of time, 17.1 seconds. Can be an eternity in basketball if the Phoenix play their cards right.
And he misses both free throws. A 3 can tie this ball game at 69. Bang!
You called it, Coach Sandy. Great call. They did tie the game with a corner three-pointer.
69 all with 9 seconds to go. But Phoenix can still draw play. No, the Dolphins can still draw play with 9 seconds remaining.
After that Mamadou Torre rebound, Labayan pushing that ball up the court, not waiting for the defense to set up. Andre Romero, no hesitation whatsoever. Great recognition from Labayan, seeing Romero in the corner. In that instance, but it did not matter. He was able to hit that corner three-pointer. 9 seconds remaining, still a lot of time. Both teams in the penalty, so Fatima will have to be careful with their fouls.
Folks, this is not yet over. We still have 9 seconds remaining.
And the Phoenix showing exactly why they were the runner-ups last season. They are no pushovers. They are no slouch.
Tabla panalo lang to eh. So 9 seconds remaining. Alam mo, we ended the first half at 37 all.
And in the third quarter, Coach, 52-51. Talagang dikit tayo all throughout. Maybe in the first quarter lang nagkaroon ng malaki-laking lamang itong Fatima University, but PCU talagang hindi umaatras.
PCU scoring 17 points here in the fourth, while Phoenix scoring 18 points here in the fourth quarter. 9 seconds to go. Plenty of time remaining here for Phoenix. So let's see, what will Troy will do with 4 seconds remaining. Troy shoots, and he will miss. First overtime of the season. All right, we need 5 more minutes. We'll be right back. And just like that, we go to overtime. As we mentioned earlier, it's been a very close ball game. We ended the first half at 37-0. 69 all to end the fourth quarter.
Troy Manipolo could have put this ball game away had he hit even just one of his 2 free throws in the dying seconds. That just goes to show how important your free throws are. It could make or break the game for you. And Romero
big three!
still waxing hard from the outside. Same spot, same result from Andre Romero. Dallas now with the ball.
Blocked by Mamadou Torre.
Aba, Romero got a little too excited. No? Nabitawan niya yung bola. Missed opportunity there for the Phoenix. For the Dolphins, they don't have to rush anything. They just have to execute their offense. And what's been working for them for majority of this game, they've been moving the ball well, finding the open man. Itong si Eva, Manipolo, Obioha, who has been hit with cramps, they have all contributed to this ball game. And even itong si Philon, it's all been by committee yung pagbalik nitong PCU sa laro natin.
72-69, 4:05 remaining in this overtime period. Philon working against Torre. Now Texon defending him. Philon with almost no angle that time. Torre getting the rebound for Phoenix.
And the momentum has swung towards the white shirts.
Nice play. The three, that's good.
Romero is feeling it. 3 3-pointers in the last minute.
You know, the defense got confused there.
And they have to be aware. Hinahanap talaga ng Fatima itong si Andre Romero.
Two-pointer. And that's Wesley Dulay scoring. Para sa Dolphins, 75-71, a 4-point lead for Phoenix. And they're in possession right now. Texon lost it. Lieva diving for it. Six seconds remaining and the shot clock. There's a wet portion there, and the referee's making it sure that there will be no untoward incident will happen. It's a 4-point ball game. Shot clock 6.2. Para sa Our Lady of Fatima. Nice play. But Romero will not force the issue. 1 second, the extra pass. Oh! That's a big three-pointer from Phoenix.
What a time for Fatima University to start hitting their three-pointers. They were not shooting well from three-point land for majority of this game.
Yes.
Itong fourth quarter and overtime period na lang talaga sila nag-shoot from the outside, and they are hitting the mark. 7-point lead for the white shirts.
You know, 3 straight triples for Our Lady of Fatima. They're shooting 7 out of 31 from beyond the arc here in the game.
Not the best percentage at all, Coach Sandy, pero yung timing nung
Oo.
pagpasok ng mga tres nila maganda
You
naman.
know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Nice play. Torres slams it home. Another beautiful play there by Our Lady of Fatima. And the lead is 9 points, the largest in the game.
Pinpoint passing there from the Phoenix.
Philon is blocked by Torre.
And if you're PCU, no, hindi nyo kailangan magkanya-kanya at this point in the game. You have to move the ball around kasi yun yung effective para sa kanila for majority of this game. So they have to move that ball around, still find the open man.
Intercepted by Texon. A soft pass there by Pasqua. Short is Texon. Gomez, yes! Nice play there by Gomez. I'm sorry, that's Kevin Seth Loyola. And the PCU Dolphins wants to talk things over, 82-71. Our Lady of Fatima University scoring big time here. They're hitting their shots from the outside here in the overtime period. 13-2 scoring run for Phoenix.
It's been a close ball game all throughout. Ngayon na lang talaga nakalayo ng ganito ang Fatima University.
Troy, short on the try. A minute 39 to go. Romero with 17 points. Texon misses on the three. Torre getting the offensive rebound. Labayan. Shot clock at 5 seconds. Romero with 2 to spare. And it's going to be PCU basketball. One minute, 10 seconds remaining in this overtime period. And what an opening day here inside the Cuneta Astrodome, Kyle.
That's right, Coach Sandy. Second game pa lang, nakatikim na tayo ng unang overtime natin here in the 22nd season of the NAASCU.
Shot clock at 9 seconds. A forced shot there by Austria. The defense was in front of him.
Great defense there by Labayan, not biting on the fake, just putting his hands up. And with an 11-point lead and 42 seconds remaining, safe to say that the result is all but over.
Austria brings it across. Outside shot, no, rebounded by Loyola.
And Fatima University just needs to dribble the ball out. What a ball game.
Kailangan talaga ng 5 minuto para matapos ng game na ito.
Ganun
It's been a very close ball game. PCU thought na sila na no? Kanina. Kasi yung last 2 minutes, medyo lumalamang pa sila eh.
That's right, Coach Sandy.
Because of the 3-point shooting of Our Lady of Fatima University, kaya nakahabol.
Particularly itong si Andre Romero, who hit those big shots, especially the shot that brought us into the overtime period.
In the overtime period, Our Lady of Fatima was able to score 13 points. PCU scoring only 2 points in the extra 5 minutes. Our final score, 82 for Our Lady of Fatima. Philippine Christian University, 71. And we go to our best player of the game.
And we have chosen itong si Andre Romero. He had 17 points here in this ball game, but the biggest shots of the day came when he hit those corner 3-pointers to not only put his team into the overtime period, but also swing the momentum back in their favor, and they never looked back.
82-71. Our final score, and now Maris Victorio is ready with our best player of the game. Maris, take it away.
Tunay nga naman na bilogan ko na sa akin. Dito sa tabi ko ang ating best player of the game na si Andre Romero. Andre, kanina, grabe, during the second half, same intensity was given from both of the teams. That caused the overtime. You guys bounced back stronger. What do you think was the game changer that helped shift the momentum during the overtime period?
Well, actually, yung game changer talaga is yung sa defense namin. Doon kami kumuha ng momentum. Pinilit namin ma-stop yung pieces ng PCU para makuha namin yung momentum namin. Yun.
Now, you guys have shown the mentality of never giving up until the last moment. How will you bring this winning momentum sa mga susunod nyo pang laro?
Ayun nga, unang sa opening dali namin to, mataas to na magbibigay moral sa amin para sa mga susunod na game pa namin para mas magtuloy-tuloy yung kumpiyansa at ganda ng laro ng team namin.
Alright, Andre, pagkakataon mo nang bumate o magpasalamat. Alam naman natin, napakadaming support system ng Our Lady of Fatima University.
First of all, pinapasalamatan ko ang mga big bosses ng Our Lady of Fatima na sumuporta dito, especially yung mga na galing pa sa iba't ibang branches ng Fatima para lang sumuporta sa amin. And also yung family ko dyan sa Mateo at yung girlfriend ko.
Thank you so much, Andre, again. And Romero, our best player of the game, Sandy and Kyle.
All right, thank you very much, Maris. Final score once again. Fatima University, 71 for the Philippine Christian University. Maris, Kyle, and I will be right back after the opening ceremony. Yes, we'll have the opening ceremony of the 22nd season of the National Athletic Association of Schools, Colleges, and Universities. So hang on for that.